to post properly, good sir. Hopefully everything kind of goes properly. I haven't actually been streaming a lot lately. Hey, there's a YouTube, which is kind of sad to me, but it is what it is. Time is not something I've had on my side lately. Alright, YouTube is going, so I assume that Twitch is just don't follow the same thing in just a minute. So, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the next episode of Fallout Titans Clash. Now, I haven't really had much time to prep for most things, because I've been working a 40-hour week last week, and a 40-hour week this week as well, and probably going to be working a 40-hour week next week on top of that, depending on how my work wants me to. My boss says he values my, what's the word?
Health?
No, not health. Determination, something like that. My
Diligence?
yeah, diligence can work. My diligence, because I'm there so consistently and constantly. Dedication, thank you. That's the word. And so he's been giving me a lot more time as is lately. So, been working 40 hours, which is tiring.
Sid.
Huh?
You said it, the way you said it assumes that you already were prepping, that you prepped beforehand, and the other times when really
I usually prep. I usually prep at least a little bit for most things, but this week,
yeah,
no
about
prepping.
About an hour before we actually go live.
Yeah. Except for last week, I think I actually put in like the day before I did prepping for a whole battle, which then y'all didn't even go through. So, but yeah, usually it's like an hour of prep work or something, as much time as I can really fit into the schedule. But this one I have literally nothing for you guys, so feel free to go crazy. Wally, you're in a good mood, so I'm expecting some insanity out of you. Last we left off, boys and girls, you guys were inside of a bar, inside the Enclave bar specifically, after learning that there were a super mutant branch that was hitting the Enclave town quite a bit. They also or Enclave supply lines, I should say. They also have issues with the Brotherhood of Steel because the Brotherhood of Steel are purists, and the Enclave accepts anyone who they deem as American and leaves pretty much everyone else alone unless they pretend they're American, in which case they shoot them. Hint, hint.
I'm not pretending to do anything.
Sure. But yeah, so that's what you guys been going on for them. Super mutants are still just kind of sitting over there. War is starting to build just a little bit, from at least what you guys can hear while you're inside this town, but still seems to be a decent way off, at least currently. I believe Ace, you just barely won with the literal luck of the dice a game against this guy, so now he is going to be making a set of power armor for Cockroach.
Doug has his mech.
For whatever reason, you guys want a power armored Cockroach.
No, I want to power armor a cockroach. I just thought it was a funny idea and has gone along with my insanity.
I beg to differ. I also want power armored cockroach.
This will be like, go Dave, or Doug, go Doug, I will hide behind you. You just see a slithering, crawling chap crawling behind an armored cockroach.
Oh, Doug is like the most American name ever.
No. I know what we have to do this episode. We need to go get Doug.
Where is Doug?
In my house, all the way back in Junction.
What has he been eating the whole time? That's what I want to know.
He's a cockroach.
Everything. Jap's house is full of a bunch of junk and random food bits and bobs. He can... Oh, so Jap threw him a bunch of food before he left.
He's a cockroach. He'll survive on air.
You'll go back there and you'll find that Doug was actually Dougana or something like that, and you now an entire brood of fucking.
Here's the thing: Jap never cared about the gender. He named it Doug. He doesn't care what gender it is. It is Doug regardless.
It makes 1,000 cockroach babies. So you're just like, Doug Jr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My army.
I will have an army of rad roaches. Don't you test me. I will make them all mechs. I have the materials.
I hate everything that's been said here.
Little Doug unit 10 through 17 attack this quadrant. The rest of you follow me.
Oh no.
The
We
world
shall-
has become much darker.
We shall
Oh.
earn our way into
We
Valhalla.
will block out the sun with our
Oh
mech.
god. Not the cockroach Lotus army. Oh no.
I just want Jap to turn into the deity from Warhammer 40k.
Oh god.
The Emperor, the God Emperor, whatever he's
Yeah.
called. And just have an army of mechanized rad roaches.
Well, we're getting into today. But yeah, so so you guys have walked into this bar just recently while Ace was doing his negotiations of a sort. And so you guys
I
walked in this
cheated.
bar. Yeah, you cheated. You guys walked in this bar followed by, I don't remember this guy's name, so I'm going to call him Dixon because I can. His name is Richard Dixon. That's the guy
Bit of
you
a
guys
dick
are
name.
following. Yeah, Dick.
Ah,
Um,
I
It's
don't
a-
know about you guys, but he sounds like the right dick.
But yeah, so you guys have walked in this bar. It's full of a bunch of different species, honestly. There's some super mutants, some ghouls, normal humans. There looks to be a dude with 3 arms, one sticking out the left side of his ribs for some reason or another. But they all have some kind of enclave insomnia. Some of them, like the super mutants, have it burned into their arm. Other ones have it on their helmets or around their waist. But they all have an enclave symbol somewhere on their bodies, usually in extremely obvious sight. A lot of them don't have their full armor on. Some of them are just in their normal civvy outfits. And, well, super mutants just don't care. So,
And the super mutant is in his skinnies.
yeah. And so you guys walk in there and the bartender kind of looks at you. He looks quite tired. Sorry.
Ugh.
Wow, everybody's just yawning today.
I know,
Oh.
right? Oh, and
Yeah,
oh
okay.
god, your guys' super mutant friend is going crazy. Oh no, Krampus won.
just woke up. Where is everybody? Yeet.
You just hear.
Run past me 3 times. Where is everybody?
Tiny man.
To be fair, I thought that was you.
No, I'm out here playing cards.
Yeah, he's the
He's
goal.
just running around. He doesn't recognize people. He's just forgotten.
Jesus
Can I
Christ.
can I shout for Krampus? Just
Oh god.
Krampus!
I mean, you start hearing the stomping going on outside, the screams of terror.
Little elf, where are you?
Just hear a crash and a Krampus come out of the wall like 4 feet to the side of the door.
Yeah.
Oh, no, better yet, he pushes his head through the wall, and then when he sees her, then he pushes the rest of himself into the wall.
Oh god.
I'm like, there you are.
See, while the other super mutants kind of look over, and he's just like, Grog confused. New super mutant?
Krampus is no super mutant.
Krampus is Krampus.
Grog
Exactly.
more confused.
Yeah.
What?
What?
What the fuck? What the fuck did you just say, Jack? What?
America.
Fuck.
Oh,
All we heard
no,
was the "cuh." We only heard the "cuh" part, so we were confused as shit.
All we
His
heard
face.
was, "Ka."
Yeah.
Look, Jap doesn't need to explain himself.
You see Jeff just saying God.
America. He screams America randomly in this conversation, purely to cause chaos.
Fair. The super
What's
mutant
that?
whose name is apparently Grog just kind of raises up a glass of something. You're not quite sure what is they drink. It's like America.
Blue
Grog
milk.
likes America.
What's America?
Are you American?
He's an idiot.
Yes. He's
What's
an idiot.
America?
Grog, not sure. Land.
Then why-
America land.
Looks at the dirt.
Picks up a chunk of the earth, America, and hands it to Grog.
American.
Grog is American. This is probably the least intelligent conversation you guys have ever heard.
I thought it was Christmas.
It's always Christmas.
This is
Every
snow.
day. Snow doesn't come here. It's too warm here.
That's why you're wrong. It's always snowing.
Have I
Look.
ever been wrong?
Yes.
Grog confused.
You said Krampus wasn't a good boy. Or was that my mother?
Krampus has a mama?
Who's a mom?
Never mind.
See,
Mama reindeer. Where is he?
Oh,
Reindeer went to raise baby.
you've been abandoned.
Winston.
Winston went to go raise baby.
Now,
She abandoned me again.
Oh!
now, correct me if I'm wrong, but what the hell is a reindeer?
A
An
death claw.
American.
He just slowly looks at the baby. Oh, what?
Yeah, we had a friend. His name was Winston. Technically, it was Winchester, but I always called him Winston. And it turns out that he got pregnant and gave birth to an egg. And he was an intelligent death claw because he could talk with us.
Okay, I was about to say, y'all tamed a goddamn death claw?
I could tame one.
I mean, we've probably could.
Looks back at when Krampus crushed him.
I mean, do we really need a death claw when we have Krampus?
We have Doug. It's better.
Doug is probably better.
Who's Doug?
Yeah,
Doug's my pet.
you
What
mean,
Freaking
pet?
you mean like a dog or a cat?
a rad roach.
Yummy.
He just puts his hands on the sides of his temples and he just starts rubbing them. He's like, "You people, I do not understand any of these people."
That makes two of us.
See, Grog just kind of walk up to him. He's like, Grog understands drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you up on that offer, Grog, my friend. As he just downs the whole bottle.
I can make you a drink, a very strong drink, if you don't mind.
Grog like drink.
I'm good. Besides, I got y'all guys where y'all wanted to go, right? So, he's standing up. I do believe our partnership is at an end now.
Yeah.
Besides, I just kind of wanted to repay y'all for the help with Vixen Savage. Because if she would have came back, she'd have crushed the car within me in it. So,
Considering what she did to Krampus, y'all are fairly certain that would probably been the reality.
My wife.
I mean, my friend, he comes up and he kind of he pats him on the side, like in his chest,
Uh-huh.
because he can't exactly reach his shoulder. You do good with that, my friend. You try your best to clap them cheeks,
What cheeks?
the butt cheeks, my friend.
Like the ones
Well-
on his butt, and I'm gonna point to his
Oh,
butt.
How does one clap cheeks on butt?
Like this. I'm gonna smack his ass as hard as I can.
You feel
Hey, Ron, you better be careful because he's gonna freaking
you
slam
you
it.
feel a very
Unarmed
light
attack?
sensation from Sasuke's hand
Roll a
tapping on your
strength
cheek.
to
Yeah.
see how I do it.
Roll me a flat strength.
Yeah.
You feel a very light sensation. What you imagine was her hand tapping your ass cheeks.
Now you try, Krampus.
No. You feel a sense of dread.
he takes his swatter and he points it at Krampus and he's like, "Listen, if you do that, I'm gonna smack you with Clarice here."
Clap them cheeks, Krampus. You got it. I believe in you.
Whoa, Krampus,
I have
good.
like the evilest, like little smirk on my face.
You're such a demon.
Oh,
Oh, that's your war axe. No, you don't roll your war axe. You roll
I switched it to unarmed.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay, that works then. Though your damage is slightly off, but you still don't get past his AC. I don't think. Nope.
so but he does still smack him though. So
Yeah. Roll
Smack
me
his
roll me
ass.
strength -4,
All right.
which I don't think will matter too much for you, Krampus. But
He's never slapped cheeks, so clap cheeks.
yeah, Krampus, roll me strength -4.
My mouse has died.
Starts moving around, sees no movement. Oh god. You feel a very resounding slap. It doesn't hurt. Well, it does hurt. It doesn't do any damage, but it's a very resounding slap. Your
This echoes forever
titanium
sitting in place.
your titanium ass cheeks have managed to to repel his hand of gun.
So he just with his cocky smile on his face, he just looks up at Krampus and he's like, "I warned you." And he's gonna go for a swing right at his kneecap with his bat.
Oh god, roll me your
Which one? The one that's a peg or the one that's
No, the one that's actually a kneecap.
the actual leg?
Yeah. Roll me your baseball bat.
Because hit it strong enough on that peg, you could freaking smack it out.
Yeah. What modifier?
No, your what? Your put a 0 for both.
All right.
Hey, you actually get through his AC. I don't think
Holy
you'll be doing any damage, but
Still, just the fact that I went through his AC, I think is enough to to knock him on his knee.
yeah. Let's see. I'm kind of curious about what actual damage you did to him. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, I don't wanna see.
77.
Because he's not done yet.
DR 55. Oh wow, you actually did a decent amount of his health.
Damn.
Yeah,
So-
so you hit him hard, and it actually does, like, move his knees slightly. For Krampus, this is not even close to anything that would resemble pain, but it does knock him down slightly.
So he looks back at everybody, and he's just like, "Now, in the future, if we ever were to meet each other, I'm hoping it's gonna be as friends. But if not, allow me to leave you with this one little reminder.
Oh,
He's
God.
he's swinging down on Krampus's head.
Oh, God. Alright, feel free.
Ow.
Same again. No,
Yep,
no
no
modifier.
modifiers and nothing. Oh my god, you got through his AC again.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, update the help.
No, I don't know how angry Krampus is at you, but let's see.
Let's look.
20. So you did a third of his health.
Damn.
Yeah. Krampus, you're kind of bleeding at the moment. Your head is kind of hurting quite a bit.
Yeah. So you want to show your appreciation for our friendship this way, Lil? I will leave you with my own.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Oh no, angry midget. Angry midget.
Pulls out stick. It's time for a stick fight.
Oh god. Oh, that's
Oh,
going.
damn.
Oh my god, Krampus.
I modified it by 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Let's
So
see.
after getting hit in the head, he's like, wait a minute. This isn't what a Santa's little helper would do.
No.
I haven't been naughty.
Have you?
How dare he?
Oh no.
Have you been naughty?
He's been naughty for hurting one of Santa's greatest little helpers.
What?
So, he's gonna grab the leg.
Oh no.
Oh no, which leg?
Whichever leg he can grab. Probably the right leg.
Okay, you need to clarify. Whose
The
leg?
right leg. And
Ah.
your leg.
Okay.
Yeah, your knee hurts a little bit on your left side as Sasuke slaps it with her stick, but then you feel a hand wrap around your leg.
I'm gonna grab him, lift him up, and you know in the Avengers where Hulk is smashing Loki?
Oh god. I don't even know what to roll for that, honestly.
I mean,
Okay.
it's
Grapple check?
I would say strength to see if I can actually.
Yeah, you know what, yeah, do me, both of you roll strength, because he has a +6 to it. It's effectively fair, but yeah, roll me a strength.
but also, mind you, it is unwarranted because if Logan is able to survive this, he will say, "Hey, I told you if you slapped me, I was gonna slap you back," and he did.
Krampus is dumb.
But he'll have to survive this onslaught. Hopefully,
You should be able to, but we shall see. Yeah, so, yeah, but, oh god, I don't think you actually bypassed that. That was a -3.
what would I roll then?
Strength.
Strength.
Me roll strength too?
Yeah, I don't think you can get past 13, but that's okay.
I mean, he's done well
No.
so far. I wouldn't be surprised if he succeeds this.
Yeah. So no modifiers at
No
0.
modifier. Yep.
Right.
Just base strength. Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Let's see. You're slamming him once and twice. Let's do your axe, but with melee twice. Sorry, your
Melee
axe, but
weapon
with unarmed
or unarmed.
twice. Yeah.
Got it.
Alright,
Twice.
so I
Alright.
think I have a pretty good amount of health at least. So besides,
Oh no, Krampus! Oh no, Krampus! Oh
How is
no,
that
Krampus!
possible?
so wait. From what the rolls say, he was able to grab him and he started smacking him, but for some reason, Logan doesn't feel any of it.
No, that critical fail means something bad just happened to Krampus. Krampus, roll me your critical success/fail table.
Where
this
is that?
So if you go to the macros, which is the
Oh, the
thing-
macros.
Yeah. And then it should
it is.
be. Oh yeah, there you go. If crit fail, Krampus injured himself.
He sprained his arm while smashing.
You grab him, you attempt to do it, but you've never grabbed someone by the leg before. So as you try lifting him and like pulling him up, your arm gets twisted the wrong way, and you end up slapping his entire body into your head and knocking yourself to the ground.
So he walks up to Krampus thing because he didn't get hurt with that one.
Yeah, you slightly you off balance, but you didn't get hurt.
Yeah, he's like, using his bat to keep himself from falling over. But he looks at him, he's like, "Now, son, that was unwarranted, mind you. But I ain't gonna hurt you anymore because I told you, if you was to slap me, I was gonna slap you back. So it's all fair in turn, you see.
Why are there three of you?
Well, my friend, that's because you knocked your head into the floor, you dumbass. Now,
It's
if y'all
called
excuse me,
concussion.
I'm gonna get going now. My crew needs me. Y'all have a lovely time. He walks out the bar.
As he
Alright.
walks past towards the gate,
Mhm.
I want to whistle at him to get his attention.
Hmm?
And then I want to toss his harmonica back at him.
Hey, Sin.
Yes.
I'm gonna PM you something. Say
I'm now
nothing.
immediately concerned.
I am also now immediately concerned.
Say literally nothing.
Okay.
Just PM back to me what you want me to do.
Okay. Alright.
No.
Okay. I'm concerned, but okay. I'm looking. I'm looking. My left screen is just you. Huh.
A lot of all this left screen.
Hold on just a moment, folks.
Oh my goodness. Man, freezing, but also hot in here. That's weird.
There you go, Wally. Interesting. All right, yeah. So you're starting to walk, and you get Ace throws the moniker at you. He's still playing card. Yeah, he's playing something. You're not entirely sure what is. We're gonna assume cards or something. And it's just one of them is face down. He's just kind of looking at you while the other guy is like, "Huh, what do I do?" Like, And the hunter is like legitimately trying. Ace just looks like he's having the time of his life.
So he grabs the harmonica. He's like, so that's where you went. So he kind of he has like a little thing on his back so he can slide his bat into it to let its hook stay on his back. And so he starts playing on his harmonica, and it's that marching song, that that they will show in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
That the military marches to sometimes.
Mhm.
I think they call it Yankee Doodle, but I'm not sure.
Yankee Doodle Donkey, yeah. Yankee Doodle Donkey, yeah.
Like, cause it's
What
like,
the fuck was that, Sin?
yeah,
That's
'cause
him
that's
not knowing what the fuck the song is. That's what it was.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Sorry, I'm also typing while trying to think of what it was that the song, so excuse me for being insane.
But yeah, he's doing that, and it's like, that's the most American song any person can whistle. So he's doing that to kind of prove to everyone, it's like, hey, don't shoot me. I'm American. I'm just walking out.
All right.
I guess because Krampus got a freaking concussion, he's kind of forgotten who's the guy that betrayed Christmas.
Dude,
That
your
would be
head
good,
is in
actually, yeah.
so much pain.
He's like, wait, what happened?
What happened to me?
He becomes intelligent. Oh.
How many of you guys have ever seen that new Mickey Mouse show cartoon thing? But they have that meme where he runs through the forest, goes up to him, and he's like, "What happened?"
Yeah, what happened?
And
Yeah,
it's just
so
that Krampus.
Yep. So he walks out the thing. No one tries to shoot him because, he's really he's being the most American man you can possibly imagine since he just beat someone up inside of a bar after taking a swig of some kind of alcohol and then walking away singing American tunes. There's really nothing more American you can do.
Yeah, I know, right? And then
Most of all, it was a super mutant.
Yeah, and he did it single-handedly too. the
god.
last part was down to just pure dumb luck, but still.
You fucking, you got 93 on that roll.
God damn.
Also, his luck is absolute shit, so... Okay. Anyways, so yeah, Ron has now left the group.
Yep.
Whoop. There you go.
And with that, everybody, I am going to dip out so I can take a goddamn nap and be ready for things to come in my own life.
Good night, mate. And this is where we say goodbye to Ron, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. I may reappear for the finale. Who knows? With that, arrivederci, everyone. Have a good one.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, and there he goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, you guys now inside this bar. One of you is now bleeding quite heavily. Well, not quite heavily, but he's bleeding quite a bit.
And it's not me this time.
Shockingly, yeah, your kneecaps are, well, not fine, but...
I have the kneecaps of an 87-year-old man.
Your kneecaps are workable at the moment. They're still quite bruised from Yuki's
Constant abuse.
I didn't mean it.
You talk about
You
child
kept
abuse.
going.
Three
They talk about
straight
child abuse, but
terms
what
of
about adult
turns of
abuse?
just beating his kneecaps wide open. Just three.
Mean it.
Oh, it was beautiful. But okay, so yeah, you guys talking with Dixon. He's just kind of there. He pulls out a bunch of drinks for all y'all. He plays down. He sits there. He's like, so what's your next move?
Home for a bit.
Mm.
I have a rad roach to get and to bring here.
Sounds like an interesting journey. Although, if you are waiting for, armor from here, you could always bring it to your friend.
It's not armor, it's a mech.
Oh.
What? This is an American establishment. Isn't a mech the most American thing possible?
You know what? True. Although I've never really thought about putting a bug in a mech suit before.
Sounds like you need a few more drinks.
I'll drink to that. It just takes a swig.
Definitely is an American thing.
But yeah.
Well, what do you guys have to do around here?
Well, we drink, we party, we murder. We just kind of wait for supply lines to get back to us, It's been a long couple of days. We've been being hit a couple of times by the Brother of Steel, just trying to keep our territory. If you go about 30 miles to the west, there's a little slip of space there, which we call a no man's land. No one walks between that land. You either go down into the south and then back up to the north, or you die. Because you walk out of that land and someone's liable to shoot you. Either from our side or theirs. Depends on who's walking over, So we've been trying to keep that up lately, and it's been very slow going, unfortunately.
Fair.
The super mutants attacking our supply lines, too. Man, we got it all down.
Wandy looks like Krampus. Well, I mean, get a supermoon to fight a supermoon, you should be fine.
If I remember correctly, y'all actually plan on taking them out last episode.
Well, I wasn't here last episode, so...
Oh yeah, I forgot you weren't here. Yeah, so basically the leader of this area, whom I don't remember the name of, hold on. Ivan. Ivan. Basically
Ivan.
said, huh?
His name is Ivan, yeah.
Yeah, basically said that they were being under attack from super mutants, which is why they had such a irritation with the super mutant encampment to the east. And then I believe Yuki, in a display of true Americanness, basically said that she would be able to kill them as she had murdered an actual Deathclaw. So y'all are planning on going and killing those guys to reset the Enclave supply lines. And also, I think y'all are planning on taking out the Brotherhood of Steel at some point because they were a bunch of pure douchebags.
Sounds good.
But now, y'all, Ace is currently winning over some mech suit material stuffs and the ability to make that mech suit with help of that guy for free instead of paying almost double. And the rest of y'all just kind of taking a chill pill and getting a good drink and shit.
I see. Well, small. I was gonna say small, green, and ugly, but I don't think that's accurate. Small, tiny, and scary. What's our move?
I mean, you could have described Krampus.
I could have described Krampus, but Krampus is only Krampus.
It's very tall.
Where's the Christmas tree?
New York.
I see it. It's in the sky.
That's a cloud buddy.
Should we take care of that?
Maybe.
He's bleeding from the face.
Give me a moment, Krampus.
Mommy?
You're gonna walk over to Krampus, ignoring what the fuck he just said, and put some healing salve on it.
Why did you leave me?
I'm not Mom.
Why?
Mom.
You're not entirely sure if he's okay, because you don't think he's ever been okay.
Do you want a hug?
Yes, Mommy. I want your warm praise.
Strength versus endurance.
I'm gonna give him a hug. And he also heals for 20 health.
It's gonna squash you.
God, I'm gonna... Hold on, let me roll my endurance to make sure I don't fucking die.
Wasn't that one?
I gotta kill myself. I don't die. It's fine.
You are somehow able to withstand his full might onto you.
It's because I'm so tiny.
Why are you so tiny? You weren't tiny before.
You've just grown so much.
I'm a big boy now.
You are a big boy.
I love you, Mommy.
Nope, Krampus, I'm not Mom. I'm
Don't
still
leave
not.
me again.
Okay.
Please.
I'm just gonna keep patting his head.
See a lot of people just kind of looking at you like,
Totally gave birth to this thing.
Now
I'd
you
be
know
dead
how
if
it
I didn't.
feels like for Ace to constantly be mistaken for your father.
Yeah, but I never call you Dad.
True. But most other
No.
people do.
Don't worry, Sasuke. I'm sure when he heals up, he'll remember who you are.
You have
I
way
hope
too much
he's just
faith in his
brain.
intelligence.
I mean, he called her Elf.
And now he's calling her Mom. Your point?
I mean, he has a concussion, bleeding from the head. Can make people go a bit. Ooh.
Concussions aren't bleeding from the head, but he is. And I just healed it, so he's not bleeding as bad right now.
Thankfully, he's no longer bleeding on you, but he does have a major concussion. At least you're fairly certain. You're not entirely sure how super mutants deal with brain damage.
No,
Do they
he
even
probably
have
has
a
the
brain?
most brain.
You have to have one of those before it can be damaged.
It says half of it.
But yeah, so currently you guys have the mission to defeat the super mutant small encampment, which you said you would within, I believe you said a month. You guys need to go find Doug, which is quite a distance away from you guys currently. You need to somehow get rid of the Brotherhood of Steel, and you guys also need to go and kill the super mutants at some point or another. The good ones.
We have to go kill both the super mutants.
Yeah, which is entirely on you, by the way.
We're gonna be involved in the genocide of a species.
It seems that way.
Half of it is for money. Actually, all of it's for money.
Okay. I am going to drag Krampus back to where we'll be staying, which I'm assuming is kind of like a private house kind of thing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna drag Krampus back there, and whoever wants to come with me. Actually, Wandy, you come with me too, because I need you to come with me, because I have things to do.
Sure. So long as he
Okay,
doesn't call me dad.
no promises. So I'm gonna go back to the house. I'm gonna put Krampus on a bed and make him pass out. While he's passed out, I'm going to make more vials of the super mutant. Um, both more vials of the super mutant one that doesn't harm them, just kills them, and then the one that does actually cause like harm. And
Mhm.
then I'm gonna ask Wandy after I'm done doing that if I could take some of his blood.
Why some of my blood?
Because you're different than the rest of us.
In what way?
If you were a super mutant, you'd be as big as him. If you were human, you wouldn't try to cover your features as much. If you were half mutant, I would have at least seen your features by once, considering, you know, Ace. Everybody's seen his face at least once, and he's half mutant.
Unless he had 3
And we've
arms.
had, I mean, doesn't make a difference.
That's fair.
And then Jap is human, and I'm human, so you have to be different, otherwise you wouldn't cover your features as you are.
Fair assumption. So, how different are we talking?
Either you're a half mutant or even a different species. Though I'm leaning more towards different species.
And what do you need the blood for again?
Contingencies mostly. That way, you know, if we ever come across bad things like we did with that death claw, I can just pour the concoction down their throat and they die.
But then it would reveal who I am. Or what I am.
Do you really think I care?
I don't think you do. But it's more of I care.
He's got a point there.
How long are you planning to travel with our group?
As long as along until Avery's all up and about.
I'll tell you what. Um, Let me make the concoction, and you don't have to tell me who it'll be used against. But if the group ever becomes in danger by something that is the same species as you will tell me to use the vial, or I can give you the vial and you will use it on them. And then when you do eventually part ways, you can keep the vial with you.
He sort of looks to the side, sort of contemplating it, and then gives a big old sigh and says, "Fine."
I'm doing this mostly for the safety of the group. Not that I don't trust Krampus, but you never know who's stronger out there.
I mean, we had a bit of a example of that Logan guy taking his ass down.
That was just stupid dumb luck.
He's more experienced than Krampus, but what can he do?
No.
Fine.
This is
Let's
actually
do
the
the whole
most
blood
you guys
thing.
have seen Krampus get hurt for a long time.
No, he got way more hurt fighting the Deathclaw.
Actually, only slightly more. It's about, I think, half health for the Deathclaw, and this was about a third of the health. So only slightly, but yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna make the concoction and then hand the vial to Wandy.
Okay. Takes
And
you a
I'm
little bit to
gonna-
make it, but you are able to.
Yeah, I'm also gonna make, I'm gonna use the rest of the blood that I collected from, Winchester when I had him near us. I'm gonna use the rest of it to concoct the last of the Deathclaw
Nice.
poison.
You also got more blood from the other Deathclaw, too.
So, yeah,
Nice,
I'm gonna
nice.
use that and make more
Okay.
Deathclaw poison and stuff like that.
Okay.
Just make more poison in general. Probably spend most of the night making more poison.
Alright, cool. Wally, what would you like your character to do for most of this night?
Adding up people in the Enclave.
Doing what? Sorry?
Chatting up
chatting.
people
I heard
in
patting
the
up.
Enclave. No, chatting up.
Yeah.
Jap's gonna be doing his semi-normal behavior of getting to know people, getting to know things, making bad jokes, probably juggling his knives, and shooting. Doing his old shooting and knife tricks
Mm-hmm.
in the bar the entire night. Getting acquainted and, to some degree, proving his Americanness to people.
Fair enough. Alright. Wandy, what do you and Krampus do?
I mean, Wandy will spend time with Sasuke, perfecting that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Krampus is dreaming about how his mother left him.
Man, that concussion really hit you.
He
Jesus
forgot
Christ.
about his mother until now.
God, that's...
If he had a mother, that is. It could
He
have been
had
a
someone
male
that
super
took care
mutant.
of him. Oh, actually, he did. You do have a mother. So what you remember, and this is something that I made with Winchester a long time ago. What you remember from apparently a massive concussion through your brain space, what you remember is that a long time ago, far longer than you can possibly name, you did have a mother. It was when you were small. You're not entirely sure what the small thing was. You've never really known what it's like to be anything other than big, considering you've been big for literally 100 years. But it used to be when you were small and you had a mother, as she said, it's okay, you'll be okay. She looked starved, half starved to death. But she told you that you should go with insert strange man in a lab coat here, and gave you to him. And the last thing that you really remember is she stopped moving.
That is sad.
I'm sad now.
Yeah.
Okay, Wandy, Sasuke, you two hear some little tossing and turning like a baby, and you see a crying Krampus. He's like, "Mommy, mommy."
She never
I'm
Don't
abandoned
put-
you.
don't send me
I'm gonna go
away.
wake up Krampus and tell me
Don't
just
send
tonight.
me away.
Oh.
She
I'm gonna
never
go wake up
abandoned
Krampus.
you. She let you live.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm gonna go wake up Krampus and make sure that he's okay and like wipe his tears and stuff.
Mm.
He gets up and looks at Sasuke. Elf girl.
Yeah, I'm Elf. You okay? You want to talk about it? It was just a nightmare.
My sent me away
When you
to
were
a...
when you were little.
He nods his head. like a
Probably
child.
had a good reason.
He looks at his hand, looks at himself, and it's almost like it's the first time he's looked at himself in years. Yes, I believe so. I believe maybe it was to save Krampus.
That's a very good reason to send someone away. Because that allowed you to make the friends that you have here, like Wandy and I.
He looks at Wandy. Wandy waves, looks at you. You're right, Sasuke.
Oh, he actually learned my name!
He pats your head. He says, "You are great friend to Krampus, and I appreciate you so much."
Oh, I'm gonna give him a big old hug. A big
If
hug
this
as I
were a
can.
movie, this would be like the day before Krampus dies.
No! Don't say that!
Yeah, he has a
Listen
lot of
to what's
opportunity. Don't worry
happening.
about it. You're about to go kill some super mutants. He's got a lot of opportunities.
No! Don't say that! Don't fucking say that! No! I'm gonna cry!
By the way, by this point in time, Ace, you would have been done with your gamble and stuff like that. Probably
Ace, why the
either
fuck would
drinking
you say that?
yourself to sleep or in the room. One of those two.
Why do I feel like Ace would say that as he walks in and sees that? Like he just comes back to where, and that's what he sees, and he says that as he walks in
Yeah.
to announce his present.
Nobody else noticed, but I've just been sitting in the doorway, leaned up against the wall with a beer in my hand, and I say that out loud as they finish
Oh.
up.
I'm gonna immediately jump up and run at Ace with a deadly look in my eye.
I'm gonna duck behind the wall.
I'm gonna fucking chase him down. Why the fuck would you say that? Why the fuck would you say that?
Actually, I guess there would be a door. I just closed the door.
And
God damn it.
smashes through the door.
Yeah, can I smash through the door
Roll me endurance.
with my endurance?
I would like to also roll luck.
Sure. Roll me luck -2 versus her endurance. Oh no. Oh, not versus, but So normally she would succeed. Does your luck prevent her? Is this no? This door is not made of solid steel. This door is heavy duty. But
I
it's
used
not
up my
that
daily
heavy.
allotment of luck magic from
Yeah, you
getting
attempt to
free
close it,
mech.
and you're fairly certain it'll hold, but then you realize it's just made of wood. They didn't do too much to reinforce this door.
I'm in the process of closing the door. I kind of brace it with both hands. I hear a thunk and slide back 6 feet, and I'm like, oh shit.
You see a small welt forming on Sasuke's head as she just kind of looks up at you.
I'm gonna just start smacking with my hand. I'm gonna start smacking at his knees like, why the fuck would you say that shit?
Keep hitting my fucking knees, and nobody will be able. I won't be able to carry your crap anymore.
I am strong as fuck, dude.
Then why haven't you been carrying all the shit for the past 5 years?
Because I just recently came into my strength and I wanted to play the weak little girl.
Drops
You
bag on
fucking
skull.
liar.
I mean, I take off my backpack and I say try to lift it. By the way, it's like 125 pounds, 130 pounds.
It's like almost as much as me.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like 3 times her own weight. You're not really sure how she's carrying it, honestly.
You try to pick up my backpack.
Mind you, she has difficulty lifting her baseball bat sometimes.
I wanna attempt. I'm not going to make a sound. I'm not going to say anything, but I want to make an attempt.
Did you what? To grab the bag?
Yes.
Oh yeah, feel free. Roll strength.
Fuck.
You attempt to hold it, and it drags your entire body down with how heavy it is. It hits the ground with a mighty thunk, and so your arm feels like it just got yanked out of its socket. It's like carrying 4 of her.
The fuck is
Funniest-
in this?
The funniest thing is, my base carry weight is 10 pounds, yet right now I can carry upwards of 156 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently, backpacks allow you to carry quite a lot, and as long as you can
Backpacks
carry
are
the
magic.
backpack, you can carry everything inside.
It's a bag of holding confirmed.
Pretty much. Oh my god, but you try to lift it for hours, you just go sinking into the ground. Carrying that thing is... You can see why she has so much endurance. Carrying that son of a bitch would make anyone fucking heavy.
Okay, I just also want to point out that from somewhere around New Mexico all the way to Nevada and then down to where we are now in California, I've been dragging her shit.
Yeah.
It's only been since we met Winchester and then Krampus that I haven't had to be the one carrying this.
You're not quite sure what she's shoving into this bag at this point in time. But
I'm gonna put my backpack back on and turn around 180 degrees and sprint as fast as I can back towards Krampus.
I forgot she had wheels on the bottom of her backpack.
Ace, roll me luck minus 2.
No, don't you fucking dare. Don't you
Please.
fucking dare.
Please have a doorstop.
She manages to perfectly go through the hole that she just made in that door. If she was even like an inch to the left or the right, she would have clonked her head so hard. But she went perfectly through. She followed her own footsteps back to Krampus. Also, your knees hurt a little bit, but it's fine.
I mean, that's how hard I slapped him. It's not very hard.
Never mind. It feels like an error start. It feels like someone took a like one of those party blowers and just started kind of blowing against your kneecap.
Okay, it's not necessarily her that caused it's not her hitting me that caused my knees to hurt. It's just prior injury and a long
I
day.
found where your bruises were, and we're hitting your bruises.
Just start slapping your small bruises, just like, ow. her hands do less damage than their stick, but the emotional damage is real.
Bucket just remembers when Sasuke was beating him up with his stick.
God, but yeah, so the day passes,
Stick is most
and
powerful weapon.
or the night passes, and Sasuke kind of comforts Krampus as he kind of goes back to sleep, and and Jap Taxi is entertaining folks who are up late at nights in the bar, juggling, dancing, entertaining, doing all his fun stuff, being the bard he is. And then the next day kind of rolls around after everybody gets a fairly decent amount of sleep. Somehow, all of your injuries, fix, because long rests fix all injuries somehow, I guess, maybe. Except for, some of the more lasting ones. Krampus' stupidity, Ace's kneecaps, Jap Taxi's hands. But, yeah, when, you're cutting yourself constantly with the knives and shit.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
His hands are always covered.
Your hands fucked, my guy.
And
There's no
yet
two
they're
ways
still
about it.
usable.
Yeah. Anyway, so the day ends, passes and whatnot, and let me move what's his face right here. But as the day kind of rolls over a little bit, oh, I mean, I mean, you can, yeah, you can.
Or am I gonna need one of those like industrial scrubbers, like that steel
gonna-
wool to
You're
get
gonna
through
need
the thick
a
layer?
power washer.
You need like a
Fucking pressure washer.
sander or something that's just a one of those power saws and shit, and just rubbing it on his back, He's certainly not clean by any stretch of the imagination, but he is cleaner than he was.
I'm trying to. I'll just every day when he goes to bed, I'll try and clean him to eventually make it through the dirt, so that way he doesn't smell anymore.
And he
I'll
doesn't
just
have
keep
blue
chipping.
milk on him.
God.
I'm just every day. I'm gonna just.
You have to take
little bit at a
the milk of human kindness off of his person in order to clean him.
Oh yeah, I would yeet that as far away. I would take that off his body and go give it to the bar and then run away.
You could fucking put it in their drinks.
Oh God. He gets to the bartender and he's just like, "What's this?"
Yo, no, I got a good one.
It's the
Ace.
strongest
Ace.
drink you will ever drink in your life, and I run the fuck away.
What was that?
Ace.
Was it?
You can win drinking competitions with this drink.
Oh my God.
You can kind of subtly put that drink in their drinks. Drink the actual drink that
I'm
you're drinking.
spiking their drink with blue
Exactly.
milk. That's horrifying. I'm not that cruel.
But you can be.
I have sleight of hand of 61. No, 51. I'm blind. I need glasses so fucking bad.
Pulls out just a giant jug of fucking milk, and it's just like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm pouring this into your drink. Oh, look, there's a bird over there."
I mean, I could try. I have a sleight of hand of 20.
That is so much worse.
By the way, interesting to
You're
note, the
blind,
lowest
you
you
would
can
just pour it in
get,
their lap.
the lowest you can get a skill is now minus 25. So she doesn't have a minus 70 of pilot. She only has a minus 25 of pilot.
Aw, but I love my minus 75 pilot. I
so
love
bad.
my minus 75.
Homebrew, I'm still gonna allow you to have your minus 75, but still.
Yeah, I love
You know
my
what?
negative
Do me a
67.
favor. Roll me your pilot. Let's just see.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah!
That's a minus 90.
You will never get to drive. If you do. Oh, God. Oh,
She will
God.
be allowed to drive when we're going to war and have a tank. That's when we'll allow her to drive.
You will
Because
never
she
miss.
just-
You want to know
any-
my computer science, guys? It's even better.
Oh, God.
Oh.
This
my
makes me
God.
concerned.
That's triple digits.
It's a triple negative right there. Whew. Whew. All right, yeah. So, you attempted to use a computer once. You just kind of smacked it and then didn't know what to do from there.
It's not even that. She pushed like 2 buttons. The whole thing caught on fire. It
Wait,
just like tap tap. Poof.
gosh. Yeah, after you guys all
I'm-
kind of wake up, you apparently threw some milk at a bartender. Someone asked for milk, you know what he's gonna be giving them. Oh God, I feel bad for anyone
Dude,
who's
that whole
underage.
town's gonna turn into me.
That's
And-
town full of Krampus.
As the day kind of rolls over and whatnot, y'all have full bellies, and you see Ivan kind of walk up to you guys after some stuffs you eating and whatnot, as he starts walking up to your group. Hey.
Up.
So, tiny one.
Mhm.
You said you wanted to kill the super mutants, yeah? And you were able to slaughter their group.
Yeah, pretty easy, pretty simple.
Well, we just got another hit. So if you want to kill those super mutants that are currently striking our supply lines, now would be the best time. Especially since they just removed most of our food for the next week. Looks like we're going to be surviving off of drinks.
I hear that they have a great milk drink there in the bar right now.
Did you just spike my bar?
I did not. I'm gonna start walking away towards.
Political assassination.
I'm gonna start walking away, trying to go find the
Like it
The
just
people.
walks into the bar.
No, I walk into a wall while trying to walk away.
Right. Well,
Can I walk through the wall?
roll me endurance.
Just try. I need to get away. I need to get away. I'm gonna
Wow.
walk through a wall.
You attempt to walk through the wall, and it gives just a little bit as you walk headfirst into it, but you really just made a dent in the wall.
I captured all my features perfectly.
Your head kind of hurts a little bit.
Mm.
Right. He pulls out his, terrain map again. So for the rest of you that aren't murdering my bar,
They're not dead. Just
I mean,
probably high
I
on life.
technically murdered them last night with laughter.
I need a boost of morale. Thanks.
Welcome.
I think the milk, whatever this milk is, could help.
I mean, it cured me of the thing.
I'll see their sickness if they're sick.
We don't really let sick people inside the base. They usually get cured elsewhere. Or they die.
Medicine for you.
So he kind of gestures to this area. So you see right here, this is our no man's land right here. Go here, and it's pretty much just a war zone. It's a constant war zone. We kind of filter people in, filter people out. People get shot, they die. People don't get shot, they get replaced. Everybody else comes here, they drink, they have merry, they go. He points to a squadron that seems to be walking out the gates. Those are our newest batch that are walking out there. Now on the other side here, he gestures to this location here, we have these the supply lines that we sometimes get from Beggar's Hole. It goes up, goes around, and hits here. Usually it goes between here and Coalfield because no one likes Coalfield, and so this entire area right here tends to be a danger zone. So they really have to make some movements to get around and up to us. Now, unfortunately, this also means it's a fantastic area to get assassinated. Nearly every person that we have in that supply line, once it gets to that point, is killed. Usually. Sometimes we get a good supply line, but it's not very often. As you can see over here, there's burnout. It's considering the direction and the, direct access they have, it's most likely that burnout has done it. But since you guys are telling me it's clearly not burnout, it must be a different military. It must be a different super mutant encampment. We do not have even close to the men in order to get over there. Therefore, around here is where you're going to find those super mutants. If you get there relatively quickly, you should be able to find them somewhat easily. If not, they're probably going to be around unless they believe that we're hunting them. In which case, hell if I know where they're going.
Alright.
Oh, there you are. God.
Sounds complicated.
Very. Unfortunately, this entire thing is just a mess of high water and hell. One I have to take over for. But if you guys want to kill those, super mutants that are raiding our supply lines, that'll make our lives a hell of a lot easier. And once, the Brotherhood of Steel are out of the way, we won't have much to do aside from sit here, get drunk, and be merry. Till another big old, superpower decides to rise up and try to kill us. A couple of them. Super mutant gargantuans are a real issue up north.
Hey man, at least we're not dealing with any robots.
That is true, yeah.
Please don't say anything.
What's a robot?
Kind of like what we're making for Doug, but it doesn't use a Doug.
No, Doug. Heresy must be murdered.
Easier
Now-
said than done.
Taken apart.
See, we are the Enclave are what we like to think as true American people. We protect those below us and around us and technically higher than us. We just protect a lot of folks, We've been up here for decades and decades. Our job is to make sure nothing goes down below. Well,
Minutemen.
most things.
The Minutemen.
No, we shoot those
Sorry.
people.
No, it just sounds similar.
Yeah. That is our job as American. We have the right to this country, we have the right to survive, and we have the right to protect everyone else around us. And if they don't shoot us, then, we don't think too much of them otherwise. As long as they don't say they're Americans, they ain't. Otherwise, they breathe our air, they drink our water, they eat our food, they ain't American, they're trespassing. But anyone who's not American, we don't care. Not unless they try shooting us. Unfortunately, Brotherhood still don't see it that way. They see it as, everything must die, blah blah blah, death, blah blah blah, death, blah blah blah.
Sounds cliche. Sounds cliche.
Little bit. Yeah. But we try to do right here. It just doesn't always work that way. We don't have too much issue with the super mutants, honestly. We'd leave them alone if it wasn't for the fact that we're constantly getting shot by super mutants. But as you can see from Grog over there, he points out to Grog, who is currently... You guys think he's attempting to fix a hole in the wall. He's just kind of grabbing a 2x4 and hammering it into the wall.
Freaking figure. When he went through the wall.
Yeah, he's just... He has a 2x4 in his hands, and he's just tapping it into the wall. Yeah. We got Grog from Burnout a long time ago. He decided that he didn't want to be, peaceful, as they said, and, he's been here ever since. He's one of our top fighters. Though, generally, he doesn't really fight much. Doesn't like fighting that much. He does love squishing heads, though. Ain't that right, Grog? Grog board! Dunk.
Hey, Grog,
Yeah?
do you want to make a friend?
Grog friends with board. Thunk.
Hey, Krampus, you should go make friends with him. Teach him all about Christmas.
His eyes sparkle as he goes over there.
Dun 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 dun.
Gonna be the stupidest conversation ever.
Y'all be hearing these two super mutants talking like they understand each other, but to you guys, it's just pure nonsense.
This is absolute stupidity walking between them. And yet somehow they seem to be getting along. But it is the most stupid bullshit you guys have ever heard in your lives.
It's great.
There is actually a language for people who are under who have 3 or under intelligence, which is just called stupidity. People who have 3 or under intelligence can understand stupidity.
How much intelligence does Grog have?
2,
How much intelligence does Krampus have?
3.
Check 3.
They're both stupid. And they're both speaking in stupidity.
Wait, let me hold on just a moment. Let me. There's Krampus. Yeah. Come here, Krampus. Give me Krampus. There we go. Intelligence. Yeah, Grog is stupider than Krampus. But it's a very fun
That's a
conversation. Yeah. But yeah, so he looks at you guys and he's like, so if you want to take them down, now would probably be the best time. Or you can go over to Fort Lauderdale through No Man's Land, or take the long scenic route and see what you can do with them. I don't know what you folks do, but they don't take too kindly to super mutants. Or any other folks.
Fort Lauderdale is where the Brotherhood is, right?
Yep. That's where you guys were a little bit earlier.
Okay. Yeah,
They
we'll
almost
probably
killed you.
take the most. Yeah, but we survived.
That's true. What was that?
We'll probably take just the most direct route so we don't have to be out too long.
You
We
know,
want to
it's-
get paid after all.
Well, I'll make sure that my men don't shoot you while you're crossing No Man's Land then. I was just holding up a white flag, very high in the air, possibly with a
American
bomb.
flag.
So we have to go through Fort Lauderdale to get to where the super mutants attacked his caravan. Where
Oh
they were
no,
gonna get
Fort
the food,
Lauderdale
right?
is just, they're attacking us over here. Over here, above Coalfield, is where the super mutants are attacking us.
Okay, we'll go through Coalfield, deal with them first. Because above Coalfield is Burnout, right?
Above Coalfield and to the east is Burnout. Directly above
Okay.
Coalfield is just basically a supply line that Beggar's Hole sends to Passion City. Funny enough, Beggar's Hole also supplies Fort Lauderdale with supplies as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Crimson Viper's playing both sides of the game.
Alright, so I know where I need to hit. So I am going to say we need to go here, and then we'll hit Burnout. And from Burnout, we can cut back over to Beggar's Hole.
Yeah, and from Beggar's Hole, it's technically a hop, skip, and jump down to Junction C to get Doug.
Yep.
Which honestly, y'all can get the armor for Doug and then, or the mech suit for Doug, head down Junction C, power him up, and then I guess storm Fort Lauderdale unless y'all want to assassinate or something, or split the party. You guys could do that too.
Do we want to get paid before or after we assault them?
Get paid first. So if we go
We
take
still have
out
4,000 caps.
Yeah, if we go take these out, take these guys out, come back this way, pick up the mech suit, head to Fort Lauderdale, pick up our money there, head to Beggar's Hole, and then from Beggar's Hole we can go to Junction City to give Doug his mech suit.
Nice, nice. And then all you guys
That's
will
like
have left is something to do, deal with Fort Lauderdale. And then you guys will
we have a
have
plan
the
for Fort Lauderdale. That's fine. Why do you think we're going to Beggar's Hole?
Oh, yeah. And then
I
the
wonder could we
very
aerosol the death potion for humans?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Especially if we could get a specific strain of the poison that only affects non radiated humans.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that would be you and Jap safe, but all of them would
all of the
die.
purists get fucked by their own extremes.
I mean, technically, I
That's
could
poetic
purify.
justice right there.
Technically, I could purify the radiation in my body to make it so that way I'm no longer irradiated, then make the concoction out of my blood and then become irradiated again, and then send it through Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. Tends to be quite difficult to not be irradiated in this hellish wasteland of hell, but you could be non-irradiated for a few minutes by using enough radaways and shit.
Yeah, if I take enough radaways
And not
to
breathe.
use enough radaways to completely cure me of radiation, take my blood at that time, make the thing, make the poison, and then start getting irradiated again.
Wouldn't it be a
then
lot
I'm fine.
easier then to just take the radiation out of the blood sample?
I could. Would that be possible?
You could technically do that. You basically would just have to infuse Radaway with your blood sample, which might make the blood sample a little bit fucked just
Diluted.
slightly, but since you're a chemist, honestly, it's just proportions.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the right proportions, you can do anything. You're really,
try that.
really good
Blue
at
milk.
proportions. Oh.
We're immediately
Biowarfare.
going to chemical warfare. Why is this our first idea for a course of action? Oh, there are people there we don't like. How about we bomb their settlement with poison, basically mustard gas,
Jesus Christ, people.
but it only affects
It's anything.
them. So it's fine.
Jap isn't saying anything in this entire situation. He's just watching you people. I have no real part in this.
Yep.
You
Alright,
get
let's
to
go do
test
that.
out Doug's new mech.
God. Okay. So, yeah. So the small superhuman encampment is around this way. So that is where I believe you guys are planning on going next. So let me move you guys.
Yeah,
back
let's just
towards
go there.
this. Which city? This city. There we go. Okay. So you guys are gonna say he just kind of nods to you. And he's like, "All right. Well, best of luck to you there. If you guys die."
Go mass murder people.
If you all die, to them, best of luck to you. I will forget that you exist. If you guys don't die, I'll give you some amount of money. No offense to all you fine folks, but I have no hope for you surviving.
Most people don't.
Most people don't, and then we prove them wrong.
Well,
Usually.
I'm hoping you all prove me wrong because I'm really tired of losing those supply lines. How many times that we've had to go without some real American food? They keep stealing our bacon. How hard it is to get bacon in this place?
I haven't had bacon since I left El Paso.
No.
I've only ever eaten rad roach. Is that bad?
Looks at
Wait.
Doug. Why
Just
haven't you
don't tell
eaten him yet?
I've had rad roach, I've had mirelurk, I've had scorpion. What is bacon?
If you fix
Pig.
that supply line, I will treat you all to a good home-cooked meal of bacon and
Sounds good.
pancakes.
What if I don't like bacon?
Pancakes and
I have a feeling you like bacon.
You can't not like it if you've never tried it. And even if you don't like it, it's the wasteland. Eat it anyway.
Mm.
That's what was her name again? Eula, big lady with machine gun told me.
Oh, Savage.
And I listen, not Savage. Junction Citizen.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Big lady with machine gun always told me, even if you don't like it, eat it anyway. Because they're not getting any more. He scared me.
That's horrifying, but okay.
Oh, where are we going?
Alright, so you guys want prep before your engagement, I guess?
I mean, I already prepped last night, so.
Do they have free ammo reserves
Oh my god.
that we have access to, considering we're basically saving their lives by getting their food back?
Well, you're not technically part of the Enclave, so you unfortunately don't get access to the Enclave's ammo, because they're using it.
Damn it all.
You
What
could
good is
ask
ammo
him.
to them if they can't eat?
You could ask I mean, they're American, so they'll
know
love
what?
those
That's
bullets more than they want food.
Bullets are worth more than life itself.
So you got this guy's inventory here. You also can ask, what's his name? Ivan, about whether or not you guys can actually join the Enclave if you so wish to do so, to gain access to their significant quantity of bullets, if they even allow you to do that. Which you could
Mercenary
also
work is
ask.
more profitable.
Hmm?
Mercenary work is more profitable than siding with a single faction.
Yeah, it seems that way, honestly. I'm getting a lot of money from siding with yourselves. But this guy does have quite a bit of stuff for you guys to grab if you wish to. Quite a few bullets. Definitely
Does he
a lot.
have
Some
Radaway?
armor. He has some Radway, but it's not listed. It'd be what? I just don't know how rare Radway is on. Where's my system? Nope, not crafting. Nope, not combat. Equipment. Gear? Chems. Radway is... very expensive. But we're gonna say that this bud has 3 Radway and therefore 20 caps each. Now their technical value is 400, but they also use suits constantly, so it's not like they need it. So there are 30 of them right there, if you like to buy them. Sorry, 3 of them for 30 each. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. My brain's just like, But you guys can buy that if you wish.
I'm gonna take their entire stock of 357, 38, and 44.
Okay.
Was it 44? Hang on, was it 44 or 45? It's 45, not 44.
There you go. So 357, I believe you said?
Yes, 357,
Yep.
38, and 45.
So that is 15 caps. 357, 38 is 12. So that's 27 and 45.
Yes.
That's 8. So 35 caps, I think.
Alright.
Yes, I
What do you
think
mean you
that's...
think?
Trying to do numbers in my head. 15, 12, 27, 8, 35. Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna ask Ace to get me the jet and the healing powder.
Jet's 100 caps.
God damn.
Healing powder's 200.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. 4
Hang
jet,
on.
4 healing powder.
It was 35 caps for the ammo?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but my stuff keeps you alive.
And how much for everything else was it?
Let's see, 300 for healing powder and 4 jet.
God damn. Okay.
Thank
300.
you.
Alright, I give it, I guess. I don't currently trust my rolls to barter or bribe, or I guess it wouldn't be bribe, but bet.
Yeah, so zombie full value. So there you go. He nods, see, grabs and kind of hands it to you and stuff. Real quick though, do any of you actually have a high barter?
I don't think so.
No.
Wandy,
Wani might. Wani?
maybe? I don't know.
Wait, what?
Do you have a high barter by any chance? Oh no, you
Let me-
don't.
31.
Oh no, it was Jack, wasn't it? He's not here.
Yeah, Jack had high barter. Oh,
How much is a bar of gold worth?
My barter's 45.
I think it was 1,000 flat.
1,000 flat?
What is a bar of gold? Let me check that real quick. Equipment, wasteland gear, items. Where's my gold? Oh, I probably don't have it listed, do I? Gold. No. Oh, is it materials? It's probably materials, isn't it? Yeah, gold. Yep, 1,000 flat. Gold. Description. It's bloody gold. I love
In Fallout, it probably literally is bloody gold. It was probably used as a weapon at some point in time.
Almost certainly.
Okay. So I'm gonna sell the bar of gold for 1,000
Alright.
caps.
He will take it. He hands you a straight 1,000 gold. He's kind of shocked that you have one of these things, but he's not going to question anything that you're doing right now.
Okay, so that means I have 1,326 caps now.
Good God. You guys also have some stem packs you could potentially get. There's quite a few, but they're quite expensive.
I mean, it's let's see, what was the stem power? 150? I mean,
Mhm.
I don't think I have any of my caps. I mean, I thought Winchester kind of held all of our money.
I mean, you guys, I would assume, probably grabbed your money off of him before, you left.
Yeah, the problem is I don't remember how much that was.
Let me look at his. Let's see. Other Winchester is it on his back? Nah, he does not have any money on his character sheet. So I think you had like probably 100 caps maybe on him, Jep. I would assume.
I have 122 on me. I don't really have enough for stems. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll loan, I guess.
It really doesn't matter. I still have like 6, so.
Yeah.
Fair.
How many caps one do you have? Hold up.
Bobby pins might be useful for you folks who do sleight of hand.
I have 135.
Don't I have a lockpicking kit?
I think you might. Yeah.
I don't see it here, but I very distinctly. Oh, did I never write it down? Oh no, expanded lockpicking set. Yeah, I have one of those.
Nice. Yeah. Honestly, don't know what that gives you,
For the
but
Makarov
it's
again?
useful. Huh?
Plus 25.
What's the ammo
slide.
for the Mac?
Sorry, what was that?
The ammo for the Makarov? What was that?
I don't quite remember. I think it might... Let me see if I put it down here.
I want to say it was 9mm, but I don't know.
I feel like I should know this answer. Huh?
Yeah, you
Do you have
should.
ammo on your person?
I don't remember. I know I have a clip of the stuff,
Yeah.
at the very least.
Looks like you have a clip of 9mm. But let me pull up the equipment guide and see if it is 9mm. Alright, because the Makarov was a weird gun. Yeah, it might have been 9mm. Let me see. Where's my small guns? There you are. I believe a Makarov was a small gun pistol, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Load, load, load. I think they changed its name, but it might have been a .22. Oh no, wait, we were going with Makarov Makarov was basically Beretta M9. It's a 9mm.
Yep.
Yep. Which this guy has 1.
I mean, I'll buy the one from him.
Oh, good, okay, will do.
Big spender.
Yeah, I know, right? 1 for 1 cap. Okay.
One clip or just one, like, little...
1 clip.
Hey, one
One
clip's
clip?
better than
A whole
Yeah.
clip, a whole ass fucking clip.
12 shots.
Yeah, for that 1mm.
Somebody kill me, please.
Then I have not been riding on
9mm
this.
is unbelievably common in the wastelands. It is the most common bullet.
Actually, I'm pretty sure 10 mil is
Is
in Fallout. Yeah, in Fallout, 10
I could
mil
have
is
sworn
like
that the
the
9mm
standard.
was.
In real life, 9 mil is like
Oh,
the
okay, yeah,
go-to default for most handguns, but
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
Fallout they kept on using 10 mil.
Yeah, 9mm and 10mm then are clips instead of bullets just because of how easily you can find them generally. And they're on like every single person you kill. So, oh, that reminds me, y'all got a shit ton of bullets and guns and crap that you guys also found in the wastelands, but we'll hold on to those for a while. But alright, so you guys are pretty much fully stocked and on you're good to go more or less. He nods, is like, thank you for all your stuff. By the time you get back from whatever it is you're doing, I should have your mech suits on hand. Shouldn't be the most difficult thing in the world to produce, hopefully.
Fun.
He nods as he turns around and starts getting back to his massive forge, which you guys will also notice is hot as fuck. But it's a nice place. Alright. So I'm assuming you guys are going to leave after that. And Krampus, did you have anything you want to do as well?
He did all he can. He talked to his new friend about Christmas, and his friend talked about America. None of them knew what they were saying, but they understood.
Yeah, you have learned more about what American means. You just don't quite know what being American means.
Yeah.
But good job. Yeah, so you
I was
guys
a bit
are...
smarter than him.
Gone. Alright, so you guys are now officially on your way. So it'll take you guys just a little bit to actually get to that destination that he marked. On the way there, do you guys have anything you guys like to talk to each other about or do, or it's just gonna be more or less a silent running?
I mean, Jap's gonna be doing 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you shoot it about, 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 92 people left to kill, 93 people to live. You wonder why you're satisfied with everybody's death. It seems so real.
That was actually really good. I kind of like
Jap's
that.
been practicing.
I
Okay,
just found
see.
out some really upsetting news.
Oh no.
Oh.
You know Hawks from MHA?
Uh-huh.
He was born in 2007, which makes him 13! And the entire fandom is sipping for him!
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
That poor person.
I think she's concerned now.
That poor person. 13-year-old needs to run.
Yeah.
He's
Then
13 in
the
2021, and I don't know how I feel about this!
Feel conflicted?
Because everybody fucking sips over him!
Yeah, But doesn't MHA take place in the future to some degree?
Yeah, it takes place in like 20. What is it? 2030 something? 20.
Then don't worry about it.
Like 2035 or something like that?
Oh, he's old then. Well, not old, but he's okay. Anyways. So yeah, you guys pretty much just kind of listen to Jap singing while you guys are on your way. As you guys get there, it's actually a rather small town, it seems. Definitely is what you guys would assume is what is it called? A supply line of sorts. But it's very different than what you guys are more or less used to in terms of supplies. Doesn't seem like anyone's actually there. It is still burning. Some of the houses are still burning to a degree, but it has gotten quite quiet as of recent. So you guys are kind of walking around in there, and you guys see a factory that's over there. If you guys would like to go into the factory, that's where you hear some banging and some noises and stuff over there, which most likely would be where the people are, and you might get a drop on them, or they may be waiting for someone to get in there, hence the noises, so you may be attacked yourselves. So that's really up to you folks. What would you like to do?
App hears noises.
Yep.
I feel like we know where this is going.
I'm concerned.
He's gonna greet them.
There's a door, is there not?
There is indeed.
Wandy kind of stops you before you go and says, wait. Why not
What?
let Krampus try this time?
Oh.
Krampus! Door!
Knock knock.
Knock knock!
Looks for the door. Where's door?
That way!
He's gonna run over there and knock on it.
FBI, open up.
FBI, open up! All
Oh
those
my
Sims are
God.
getting FBI'd by Krampus.
Jesus Christ. He does in fact open the door. Well, you knock on the door. All the sounds inside go deathly silent. And you don't hear anything.
Knock knock.
They get quieter.
They're not responding. He just turns back and says to Jap and everybody, they're not saying who's there.
Knock harder!
He's
Then
gonna
we
knock
force
harder.
them to tell us.
Could you do me a favor and roll your strength +2?
Ye-
Oh no.
Let me just do this right quick.
It just makes the whole facility fall on top of them.
Let me just do
Fucking pirate superman.
yeah, there we
Oh.
go. So now we're going to do cool. So you do in fact hit the door, and as you hit the door, you hit so hard, you hear a screaming of metal as the door turns itself inwards around your hand as it knocks downwards and pushes itself backwards and hits the ground in quite possibly the loudest, most painfully high-pitched way you could possibly have entered this factory.
Freaking scratching on a blackboard.
Yeah, multiply that by 10, and that's the noise
Poor
everyone just
Sasuke.
heard. Sasuke, roll me endurance -5.
Technically, she's outside, so would it be as bad since it's not
Yes.
echoing
Yeah.
around her?
I would imagine she has higher hearing though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
it's bad. It's
as
just
bad for her as the people inside, but they all have helmets on. But she's also standing right next to Krampus. Oh.
Well, healer's down.
I curl up into the fetal position immediately while holding my ears.
Yeah, your head feels like someone like Krampus took you between his calves and just started squeezing. Your head feels like it's about to go pop. And what?
Not only am I blind, I'm now deaf. Thank you.
Yeah, and so we're going to see what happens with your blind and deaf healer, your barbarian tank, your gunslinging glass cannon, the man who can't be shot, and the rogue.
A hash-slinging splasher.
And your rogue as you go into a factory likely full of super mutants, all who are extremely aware of your presence at the moment, who may be trying to kill you. Alright, we're going to see what happens next time. If you guys are interested in this, do join us next time on Saturday at 7 p.m. PST as we find out what's going to happen to these fine folks. Will they survive? Or will they die? I legitimately do not know. Alright, folks. We'll see ya. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Exactly the
Mech
happen.
for Doug.
Mech for Doug.
Hashtag mech for Doug.